Hey, what's going on, people? I'm back with another video here to talk about Triple H's vote of confidence. I think this was the biggest Monday Night Raw highlight of Monday Night Raw, so I give a lot of credit. Triple H was the MVP of that very night. He was the MVP of this Monday Night Raw, and it was just great for him to carry on like this. And basically, after his promo saying, what happened to the men that that picked themselves up and just stand up to what's wrong by their own 2 feet, standing on their own 2 feet. That's what he basically said. So Triple H did, took initiative after the Hell in a Cell recap by beating the crap out of the Miz and R-Truth. After they attacked, they cheap shotted him. So basically, Triple H looked ready to fight. So that's what happened, and then they take on a vote of confidence, and that's what he basically instated. So apparently, I think this whole vote of confidence thing is leading to so many changes of what's going to happen next week. So they basically bring in a lot of shock value with basically everyone walking out of H. So except the people that weren't there was Kelly Eve weren't there, John Cena and Punk, Orton, and Orton. So they were the big powerful faces that weren't there, and so mostly basically a room that barely don't even see on TV. They even had Derek Bateman, Titus O'Neil, Darren Young, and Percy Watts, Sean Watts, which was I was a little bit surprised to see. I was a little bit surprised to see Austin appear on WWE, and I even wrecked out his glasses, so I was a little bit surprised. And I was MVP's former rookie in NXT Season 2, so that was pretty cool. So apparently we had Triple H pull off a promo and basically said, "Oh, this is why I called you to see how I am doing at my job, or what do you think I'm doing at my job?" Mostly it involved R-Truth is, So after Triple H said, after all that, Barry gets the mic and basically steps up, and I had Triple H Barry pull off a good promo. It led to Triple H saying, Wade Barry's a hypocrite because, he had his group. He led a group of 8 people, and he led them to destroy almost half the entire show of Raw. He destructed the entire show, ripped a ring, and took down all the comments and attacked everyone. It was just pretty riotous. And on top of that, he was a pretty good leader. And Wade Barrett led them to a serious amount of events. And on top of that, so basically, he quite frankly, sent a powerful message. What else happened? Oh yeah. So after that, we also had we had Beth Phoenix saying, "Oh, we're girls, things could happen to her." And basically, something did Beth Phoenix. She got crap out of Kelly. And that's crazy to see how Kelly would own Beth Phoenix like that. She did. And she's talking about this Natalia and Beth Phoenix are like the toughest diva. Beth Phoenix is the one getting on the mic. It should have been the Bellas on the mic. It sound better than Beth Phoenix saying anything like that. And she's like one of the toughest divas. It's pretty silly. So after that, we had Jerry Lawler, who left commentary just to the ring, said, there is someone behind the scenes who's basically involved. And basically, Jerry Lawler stepping onto the mic saying, "Oh, something's involved." He got taken out by Mark Henry to slam through the table. So basically, R-Truth and Miz, was involved. So I have to say on the quest, I see it again. I can't remember half of it, so I did remember seeing, Vince McMahon behind all this, because I think he's really upset about him losing his job. So especially Triple H stepped up and said it to his face. He's relieved from his duties. So I think it has to be basically Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's behind all this, and they probably want him back. That's what they could say on next week's Raw, like, "Oh, we want Vince McMahon back." Like, he he built this company from the ground up, and now to see him leave like this is kind of something they don't expect to see, quite frankly, and unfortunately. So, yeah, I think this is where the route could lead, or they could have another COO, or if Triple H will have his job. So that's what I'm thinking that may happen. What will happen with Triple H? What will happen with Triple H? Will he still keep his job as COO, but just not take control of Monday Night Raw, or will he just be, or will he try and keep his job based on how the fans are cheering? So I think he should mostly just go for what the fans vote. Don't go for what the superstars vote. But, like I said, this could lead to a protest. But the protest wouldn't really make sense because they're still on the road traveling. So I don't know how the show starts. I bet most of Raw will be postponed. So what I heard from a review, they think it's doing an imitation of the NBA lockout, where mostly the NBA lockout is canceling half their the first week of the season. That's what I heard, but that's far beyond the point. They canceled training camp and preseason, so that's far beyond the point. But this is what could happen: the first hour of Monday Night Raw gets postponed, and they have to start with whatever they got. So I think that's what they go for. But for the most part, it's mostly a walkout. They're walking out on the company, so we don't know how this Monday Night Raw will go. So after Raw went off the air, we have Zack Ryder come out and do something goofy. He basically comes out and say, "Oh, I changed my mind. I decided to vote for my confidence." Oh yeah, just forgot. Before that, we had John Morrison, Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston, and the rest of the faces were still sticking around and for most of the time, but they eventually walked out on Triple H. So they were the ones still hanging around. I thought one of them was going to step on the mic and say, "Oh, we're going to vote for you for confidence," but it turned out that didn't happen. Jim Ross was the very last person to walk out, which was just pretty silly. Which was just pretty odd, and I was just pretty surprised to see Jim Ross walk out. Booker T walk out, Michael Cole walk out. They didn't say a word, and it's leading to a chain of events. So you never know what could happen on Raw. This is what's getting people to tune in on Raw. Will we have a Monday Night Raw, or will somebody else step in as COO? You never know what's going to happen. That's the big focus. So it's going very good. So I think this storyline is leading us to a big shock value. You never know, especially Zack Ryder standing up for Triple H. But Triple H pedigree, Zack Ryder seems fine. But he's probably poking fun at Ryder because Zack Ryder's he's always seems like it's just how he is. So never know. So So basically, my review. If I have anything else to say, I may upload another video. I may forget. So yeah, so I just want to get that out there, and I just want to get my thoughts there. So hope you guys enjoyed this Monday Night Raw and this vote of confidence, and I'll see you later. Peace out.